Hey, what's up? It's the Culture Detective here investigating your favorite albums, and today I'm going to be doing a quick album review on the new Nav album, Demons Protected by Angels. So Nav is an American rapper. I think he's American. If he's not, then he's Canadian. Either way, he is a rapper, and this is his new album. And if you don't know about Nav, if you don't know who Nav is, well, let's keep it that way. But in case you're curious, I'm going to fill you in a little bit about our guy, Nav. Nav has got to be one of the most lifeless and boring rappers to ever graze the hip hop scene in our recent times, if not all times. Ever since 2017, he has released, actually, even before that, he has released one boring album after another. Reckless, Bad Habits, Good Intentions, Brown Boy 2, Emergency, Tsunami. They're all extremely boring. Essentially, what happens on these albums is that track after track, we get a basic trap beat, basic instrumental, and Nav hops onto the track with the most lifeless, emotionless performance with the tiniest and most repetitive flow possible. He sounds extremely sleepy and comatose throughout the entire duration of all his albums, making him one of the most uninspired rappers of our generation. So yeah, obviously Nav releasing a new album is exciting for a lot of music fans, including me, and that's because we're all wondering whether this album is going to live up to our expectations, or at least live down to our expectations. And with the release of this album, I can safely say that this might be one of the better Nav albums. I think Nav has evolved a lot from his Brown Boy days, I guess. So yeah, the first three tracks on this album, actually not bad. The intro track, Count on Me, is a pretty spacey intro with some icy backup vocals, and even though Nav still sounds kind of sleepy and the track is nothing all that special or groundbreaking, guys, this is evolution we are witnessing here. And then on the next track, Baby, the beat is kind of sweet and the trap beat is a little tighter. And again, nothing all that special, but at least it is trying to be a little bit different from your average Nav track, and that is already really impressive. But the most impressive moment on this album is actually the third track, Dead Shot featuring Lil Uzi Vert. This is easily my favorite track on the album. There is a lot of energy here, and that's mainly because of Lil Uzi Vert. He gives a fantastic verse on this track, and the beat is a little more, I guess, poppier and exciting, and that's actually amazing. However, even though the first three tracks are not bad, the rest of the album is unfortunately still very bland. I mean, there are some decent beats here and there, but there's nothing remotely interesting. One Time features Don Toliver and Future, and they both sound really freaking bad. I don't know why. They both sound like they're only here for a paycheck. The beat is still kind of boring, and it's not really all that great. The track Interstellar features Lil Uzi Vert again, and Lil Uzi Vert does come off with a great verse again, but the beat is just very comatose. And then tracks like Weirdo, Don't Compare, and Wrong Decisions are some of the most boring, bland, mundane, wallpaper ass rap songs you'll ever hear all year. Tracks like Destiny is mixed really poorly. I don't know what's happening here, but some of the vocals here sound like robot. It's so compressed and high passed, it doesn't really sound good at all. And the outro track to the album, Ball and Peace, is borderline spoken word. Like the verses and the choruses literally have no structure, and it just borderline spoken word, and it sounds very awkward. So yeah, I'll say this: Nav is evolving as an artist, and that is amazing, and I'm all here to see that happening, and I'm down to see that happening. But that still doesn't take away from the fact that this is one of the most boring albums of the year still, and 19 tracks. Yeah. I'm giving the new Nav album, someone's calling. I'm giving the new Nav album 3 out of 10. So have you listened to the new Nav album from 1 to 10? Would you rate it, like, or like, and subscribe if you want more? Thanks for watching. I need to answer this call. Bye-bye.